Now on WVTM 13 News at 5.
Right now, Governor Kay Ivey is deciding whether to sign a bill into law that would legalize the use of medical marijuana in our state, making Alabama the 37th state in the nation to do so.
WVTM 13's Chip Scarborough is live in Birmingham to break down what we know so far. Chip.
Well, we know it would make it okay for people with certain medical conditions to use medical marijuana without facing a legal penalty. Both the State House and Senate have already signed off on it.
People battling cancer or a terminal illness could soon have a new option when it comes to managing pain and other symptoms. Governor Kay Ivey is reviewing what's being called the Compassion Act bill. It would legalize the use of medical marijuana for those who qualify. Among those eligible would be people with autism, Crohn's disease, epilepsy, HIV and AIDS-related nausea, post-traumatic stress disorder, sickle cell anemia, Tourette's syndrome, and Parkinson's disease. Those who qualified would need the approval of a physician to apply and receive a medical cannabis card. Patients will be allowed to have up to 70 daily doses of medical marijuana in their possession at one time. Anyone 19 and younger needs a parent to obtain products. Before a doctor can give a patient approval, they must be certified by the State Board of Medical Examiners. Physicians would also have to take some special training courses. Doctors would then specify the product and dosage that patients should take. What's not clear is what form the medical marijuana would be available in, although the bill does authorize the use of pills, lozenges, oils, and patches. Plants, smoking, candy, and baked goods are not allowed. A 14-member team would be appointed to the Alabama Medical Cannabis Commission to handle the licensing and regulation.
So obviously there's still a lot to be worked out if Governor Ivey signs the bill into law. I did reach out to UAB and the Alabama Department of Public Health today to find out how this would work from a medical office standpoint. Both are holding off on commenting for right now. Live in Birmingham, Chip Scarborough, WVTM 13.